Hello everyone, this is Running on Empty Food Review. I know you can't see me, I know it looks like I don't have any hair, and maybe that's for the best, but we are doing a food review today. Domino's, or Dominos, as some say. What are we doing today? Well, as you know, they released their new specialty chicken. So I got their sweet barbecue and bacon specialty chicken, along with the ultimate pepperoni feast pizza. I know this pizza's been around a while, but I think it's one of the most neglected pizzas there, so I'm going to be reviewing both. Got it delivered today. Gave us a nice little menu, plus some plates and napkins, and of course the food. So, starting things off, let's just start off with the chicken and then move to the pizza this time, right? This will maybe be like the appetizer, shall we? So here's the chicken. I don't know if you could really see it that well. I hope you can. But it's in the box. I guess maybe to create a more professional or formal atmosphere, they put it on nice paper like this. It's apparently like their boneless chicken, their boneless wings, with barbecue sauce sprinkled on them, plus cheese and bacon. And this is supposed to be more like gourmet, gourmet chicken. Whatever. I'm just taking this piece here. You can see I'm holding it. And let's just eat it. I don't know how you're supposed to eat it if you just gotta rip the chicken off. Or what. Guess so. The chicken itself is very tender. I'm not gonna lie. More tender than usual. As for the combination of flavors, I'll get to you there after this bite. Had a bad feeling that my face was going to be covered with that sauce. But I suppose not. Probably still is. But I'll let my naivety get the best of me this time. So, when it comes to the chicken is very tender, the chicken itself. When everything comes around to it, you can definitely taste the barbecue sauce. It's very potent. The bacon you really can't taste much of, and the cheese is just there. But it's a great idea, and everything comes together well. So, it's a good appetizer, but personally I just prefer my boneless chicken with some hot sauce, But it's a decent idea, and we'll give it a rating at the end of this, when we cover price and all that stuff, okay? So put this here, and now let's get on to the pizza. This big guy, right here, their ultimate pepperoni feast pizza. It's been around since the glory days of Domino's back in the 90s, and I think it's one of the most neglected pizzas there. No one ever talks about this pizza, and I think that's kind of sad. It's pretty much like a deluxe pizza with 2 layers of pepperoni sprinkled with oregano and all sorts of seasonings, and it looks awesome. Let's give it a shot. Got a lot of pepperoni on it, so I wonder what it's going to taste like. That's right, it tastes like pizza. What do you think I was going to say? So we're going to finish off this slice and then we'll start talking, okay? Not like I'm talking right now. I know, I'm sorry. Could you eat this pizza any slower? Guess I couldn't. Alright, we're just gonna bite into the crust. Wow. So, what did I have to say about the pizza? Actually, for aesthetic purposes, let's leave the box open. What did I have to say about the pizza? The ultimate pepperoni pizzas, or feast pizzas, are a really neglected one. Nobody ever talks about it. It's a pizza, I think with a more thicker dough, with 2 layers of pepperoni, different cheeses, and it's sprinkled with oregano, more cheese, and I think some sort of seasoning. A fine pizza overall. The dough itself is very soft, and that's a great thing, especially since it was delivered. The dough itself is very soft. 2 layers of pepperoni there. All the pepperoni is nice and crisp, which is good. You know, I hate it when you lift up this piece of pepperoni and there's this like soggy, undercooked one underneath it. But all the pepperoni is nice and crispy. Sauce and cheese distribution is fine. Likewise, the taste of each is on par. The seasoning really does have an effect on the pizza. You can definitely taste it, and that's one of the things that makes it unique. The crust does not have its garlic seasoning, but what makes up for it is that, look at this. The crust is literally as soft as the dough itself. That's a great thing. You almost never see that. So I could eat the entire piece of pizza without having to leave the crust behind. So for people who enjoy like the meat lovers pizza, or just a pepperoni pizza for pepperoni lovers like myself, this pizza's for you, and I really enjoy this. Alright. Price-wise though, it's a bit expensive. That extra layer of pepperoni in the seasoning costs you a little bit more cash. This whole pizza itself cost approximately $15. The boneless chicken here, I'm sorry, gourmet chicken, that grievous error there. This gourmet chicken here cost about, you know, I'd say $6. Add that all together, plus delivery fee, plus tax, plus tip. It came out to like $25. So, a bit more expensive than what I would have, intended for. When the driver came up to the door, and I paid for it, and he said, "No, that'll be whatever, $20-something plus tip." So I just gave him $30, and I said, "Keep the change." No, I actually did give him a tip, though. A good tip. He was a nice guy. Alright, so out of 10, we're going to rate these individually, okay? The boneless gourmet chicken, the star of this dish, really. The newest one, what everyone's talking about now. Like, that's word on the street. Forget the World Cup. Everyone's talking about this chicken here. But, I mean, it was solid. It was a good idea. It tasted alright, but things could have just worked out a little bit better. So I'm going to give this a 7.9 out of 10. Simply because, while everything tastes better, the execution of the plan could have worked out better, you know. For instance, the cheese was a bit burned. Some of it was sticking to the other pieces here. And all that. The pizza, however, impressed me. And even after being around for all these years, I just had it now. It impressed me, and for that, I'm going to give it an 9.1 out of 10. Because it's a great pizza and I have nothing bad to say about it. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're going to have a good week. I'll see you later. This is Report of the Week, and take care. Goodbye. I just zoomed out, I guess. I zoomed in. Oh, let's shut it off.